Hey again, and welcome to What's in Your Bag Golf. This is Jalen, and this is the only channel on YouTube that explores amateur golf equipment. Today we have Brad. He is the last of our 3 videos that we filmed out at Firekeeper Golf Course near Topeka, Kansas. And what I found interesting about Brad's bag was that he has 2 pretty nice Cleveland wedges, but the wedge that he chooses to use most is this old Dunlop wedge that he picked up at a discount golf store. So exploring amateur golf equipment, I think that's the only place that you're probably going to find that. And the Dunlop wedge is bent. The hosel is bent, or the shaft is bent, I forget which. But tune in, we have more videos coming out soon. And thank you to Veteran Golfers Association for having me out at their tournament. Okay, we're here with Brad, and Brad, you're playing today in the Veterans Golf Association tournament, right?
Correct. And
you were just telling me that you've been playing golf for quite a long time, right? Yeah, for how long?
22 years, basically when Tiger was big in the 90s.
Okay.
Early 2000s, my grandpa would sign us up down in Wichita for junior golf, where you'd have to camp out all night the night before and stand in line, and get my brother and I signed up. So.
Okay, so sounds like Tiger was a pretty big influence on you getting into golf.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Tiger memory?
Probably, I don't know, that's tough. Just his long putts, the way he can just read greens.
Okay. Well, very cool. And then you play to a what handicap now? 9. Okay, so you're probably shooting on a good around maybe high 70s?
High 70s, low 80s.
Low 80s, very cool. Okay, well, let's get to your equipment. Let's start with your driver. What are you playing for your driver?
I have a TaylorMade R7 that I've had since I was a junior in high school. And actually I've had the whole set since I was a junior in high school.
Okay, so you don't change clubs very often?
No.
Okay, with your TaylorMade R7, what kind of shaft do you have in it?
It's a regular flex.
Okay.
Not stiff. I don't swing that hard. I try to control it a little bit.
So your game is basically, control putting the ball in the fairway more than just like trying to hit it a long bomb or something like that.
Correct. I'll still hit it 310,
okay,
but I don't try to swing for the fences.
That's pretty impressive with the regular flex driver though. So you just have like a pretty smooth swing, keep it in the fairway.
Correct.
Okay. And then when you got these clubs, did you get them all at the same time, basically?
No. So I got my driver so pretty much all when I was a junior in high school. I worked at a country club, so I have a 7-wood that I got from the Lost and Found, because it was like I think they have like a 6-month waiting period before it's just up for grabs. So I think we waited a year. Nobody claimed it, so I got a Bridgestone 7-wood.
Okay. Is that your second longest club?
I have a 3-wood.
Oh, okay.
Titleist 3-wood.
What's your 3-wood?
Titleist.
It's just a Titleist?
Yeah.
Do you know like the model or anything like that? Or?
904.
Okay, that's another classic. And what shaft is that? That one's also a regular flex?
Yes.
And so did you get that also in the Lost and Found, or did you buy that at a pro shop?
I bought this one.
Okay, cool. How far does your 3-wood go on a good day?
270, 275.
Do you play it off the tee and off the deck? Okay, very cool. And then you go from that to your 7-wood.
I'll hit the 7-wood as like a more controlled club, because it'll go 230, 240. And then if I want to or have to hit the fairway or be hit a narrow section of a fairway, then I'll hit that.
You hit the 7-wood. Okay. And then your 7-wood, like, does it go too high with it being 21 degrees of loft? Is it pretty controllable?
Not really, yeah. I can hit it lower and higher. It's good for if I want to cut the corner and go over some trees or something like that.
Cool. And then so that one was from just the Lost and Found. How did you know it even fit you? You just kind of took it out there for a few practice runs?
My brother and I actually, we worked at the same golf course, so we would go to shared clubs, and we would take it out to the driving range, and then it was technically his, and then I think in college I took it from him.
Okay.
So it's mine now.
Yeah, cool. How often do you play with your brother?
A couple times a year. He's down in Wichita, so.
Okay, so you're not too close.
No, we'll do like a couple scrambles here and there. So.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool. So you have 3 woods at the top of the bag. You have driver, 3 wood, 7 wood. Do you have any hybrids, or do you go straight to the irons?
Yeah, just irons.
Okay. And your irons, I was looking at, they're pretty old Titleist irons, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Where did you get those?
They're the 735 CMs. So the head pro that I worked for in Wichita was sponsored by Titleist, and he got a new set of clubs, and he had these just sitting in his office. So he offered me, I think it was 3 strokes on 9 holes, and if I beat him, I could buy him from him for $20 a club. If he beat me, they were $50 a club.
Okay.
So I shot a 34 and he shot a 40, so I didn't need the strokes, and he gave them to me for $20 a club.
Wow. So either way, you were buying them, but you're either buying them at a discount, or you're buying them.
Either way, they were discounted, but $20 was a steal. So.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And you just had them in the bag this whole time. I haven't felt any desire to switch or anything like that?
No, I've wanted to get something newer, but these just feel so good when you hit them right.
Yeah. I saw they were kind of a combo set too. They transitioned to a muscle back. Yeah, cool. So how far do you hit like your 4-iron?
About 220.
Okay. And then do you hit that off the tee at all, or do you kind of use only the woods off the tee?
Not very often. If it's a short, like maybe 350-yard hole, then I'll hit an iron off the tee, just because there's really no need to try to go for the green. There's trouble, so.
Cool. And then so 4-iron to pitching wedge is the Titleist clubs, and then from there, what do you have?
So I have 3 wedges. 2 of them are Callaways.
Okay.
Or Cleveland. 56 and 54. I really don't use them very often.
Really?
And my wedge that I use the most came from a discount store in Nevada when I was in the Navy. And just a 60-degree Dunlop.
Okay.
The shaft's actually bent, but it's my 110 in club, so.
Okay. So when will you even use those Cleveland wedges? Basically, if you're in a really tough situation?
It's just when I'm feeling squirrely. I don't know. I have to feel it. I'll use the 54 when I'm at like 125, 130, because that's just a little bit too close for my pitching wedge. And then sand, the 56 will be around 115, I guess.
Okay. So yeah, very cool. And that Dunlop, you just kind of picked that up, decided, hey, this looks pretty good, I'm going to fit it in my bag, and just kind of start using it?
Yeah, I had a 60-degree and it broke, or I lost it, and then I always wanted another one. So when I was in Nevada, I went to some discount store and that they had in our little town, and saw that there was a 60-degree and it was only $25. So
that's cool.
And I love it.
That's awesome. And then from there, you obviously have your putter. Where'd you get that putter?
My grandpa actually gave that to me. He won it in a 4-person scramble for the longest putt on one of the holes for the tournament. So.
Okay, and that's a TaylorMade, I saw?
Yep.
Okay, it's just like a pretty simple blade putter?
Yeah.
Cool. So no plans on switching anything? I know it's pretty outdated equipment, but that's kind of why we run the channel, is because everybody has such interesting stories about how they got their equipment. But do you have any desires to switch, or are you looking to do anything different?
I've wanted to. I've hit new drivers, and they might go 10 yards farther, and I don't really feel like spending $500 on 10 extra yards. So the irons, I would love to have Mizunos. I've just loved the classic blade, the MP20s, but again, those are very expensive. So for these, I hit them well. They're close to blades, and I just have not. I don't know. I decided, I told my brother whenever I buy a new club or a new set of clubs, then he can have these, because these are lengthened to my height. His are just stock off the shelves from Dick's. So.
Yeah. Do you play a regular ball or anything like that?
Yeah, I prefer Pro V1s. When I don't have those, I'll use other types of Titleist.
Cool.
Titleist balls.
Cool. All right. Well, very cool. Thanks for coming on the channel. Really appreciate your time, and I hope you play well today.
I hope so too. It's supposed to be windy this afternoon. So.
Okay. All right. Best of luck.
All right. Thanks.